Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, your craft doctor, here with Tips and Techniques Tuesday. I am going to um, first show you a Heartfelt Creations haul. I am hauling the newest kit that they have right now, and it is called, what is it called? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what it's called. But it's got these gorgeous uh, papers, cascading petals. That's the name of the collection. This is the paper right here, and I got a bunch of the dies. Um, I have the what I told y'all about before. Is the professional pro whatever it is they call it when you have a subscription with them, and so I got this. I want it all collection from their last this month paper collection, and I got it for a very reasonable price considering what they come out with for uh, when they actually bring out their paper collections. I'm sorry, I must have hit my camera. There you go. That's um, and so I got all of the papers. I got all of the dies and stamps and example sheet and that type of thing, as it were. So this is the paper collection. I'm going to do a quick flip because I can't stand when people do flip throughs and they flip through and be like, oh, this paper, this paper, this paper. Okay, when you buy it, you're going to see all the papers. So I know you want to see what they look like, and so we're going to do a quick flip so you can get to the good part. So, and it's double, two of each sheet. And they have a cute backside, as you can see that big backside. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the same size as the die. Maybe not. I don't know. No, that's a window. That's not the bird cage. Gorgeous, and they got the little birds right there. Can I pull me back some more? Back. That's about as far back as I can pull you. Right there. Trying to get both sides. Then we got the individual card sizes and topper sheets. Gorgeous. The little door, which I'm amazed that this set didn't come with a door. Because it has this big gigantic door and it came with a bird cage instead, which was really weird to me. But I don't know. You know, maybe they're gonna come out with the door later. Or they already come out with the door. I really don't know. Okay, so see, this is that bird cage. And let's see. So this tells you, because I can match this up, that this big bird cage die, you can die cut it right out of this paper. That's what I was trying to do. And then we have all the individual stamp pieces that we have stamps and dies for. That's the second page that we have stamps and dies for all the flowers and stuff, so you don't have to make your own right away if you don't want to. Oh, this is new. This long part that you fold in half and make a double seam from, because that looks like it's half the page. You don't have to make a front and back, but this is a 6x6 front page, which is cute. Some 6x6 ones. Some front and back 6x6 ones. And always the back is kind of plain on those other ones, so you can use both sides. And then, of course, the tag page. And you can buy these tag cutouts. They have a die for all of these tag cutouts. And there you go. That's the papers. Okay, so and it came in this cute little baggie here. And it's the I Want It All baggie. So that everything is right in there. And then they give you this cute, which they haven't done this before, which I'm really glad they did, but they give you like a sample on how you can actually see how a card is put together. And this is how their kits come. The kits come with a design on the front, and then it tells you how to make it on the back and all the products that you use. So for a person who wants to do this right here, all you have to do is make sure you have all this stuff, and you can make the kit products. And they usually have in the classes three. No, they have three different kits. They don't have them all on here. They have three different ones. So that's the kit page. And then let's go straight to the die sets and the stamp sets. So we have the wisteria petals and stamps and dies. And everybody who knows Heartfelt Creations knows that they have a nice size of stamps and dies. Let's pull you in. Come on, Sheba, stop with the camera. Sorry. There we go. Okay, whatever. This is stamps and the dies. So it got that nice hanging, wisteria hanging branch, and then you build your wisteria petals hanging down. I want to say this reminds me of, it's not wisteria. It's, I don't know what the name of it is. It's I can't think of it. Okay, so then we got cascading wisteria, and we have the die for that. The cascading wisteria with the die and the stamp with that. And this is really gorgeous leaves. I'm really surprised. Well, maybe not, because they're just tiny and you build upon them. But they didn't have a stamping. What do you call that thing? I can't remember what these things are called. Such bad memory on names of stuff. But you know the platform to. I'll show you what I mean. These things. So you have this, and you put this 3D shaping mold. I'm surprised they didn't have a 3D shaping mold, but maybe because it's not that big, you can just shape it with your mold maker kit by hand and not have to worry about it. I still have all my Heartfelt stuff over in the corner and whatever. Okay, so then you get the nice wisteria, just color them up, put them on the page, and then put the buds there. Then you have the floral song, and the floral song is the birdies, the little bird set, and you get a right and a left bird. A right and a left bird. So and I like that. I like the fact that they included a right and a left. Because when you're making something, depending on what size you put your sentiment on, you need a right and a left. Which is really weird when you don't have a right and a left. Because everything is not on the right hand side. What about a lefty? They need stuff for left hand side, whatever. So then the die, it comes with it. So in this set, you get 2 stamps here, 4 stamps for this one. So that's 6 stamps. And then this one, another 3. That's 6, 7, 8, 9 with the 9 dies. And then you get 2 more dies, which this is the gigantic bird cage. And this is really a big size. Its finished size is, let's see, because you just seen it cut out 4 by 6 1/4. And so these are the stamps right here for the Heartfelt Creation design. And so what I did was I cut it out because we're using that lavender pad steel. So I cut it out with brown, and then I cut it out. This is just the cage by itself. Then I cut it out with the shadow die, and this itself is the card base. So when you want to make a card base from a shape, all you have to do is take that base of it, cut it out twice, score 1/2 inch, and glue them together. Or you would take the actual die. I could have taken the die and only put it over half a part of the paper, would leave part of the paper on the other side, and like this. So I would have took the die and left it a little bit over like that, overlapped. No, that's wrong. Wrong way. I would have put it like this and left paper over here, and it would have cut out, and this side would have been straight. And then you can make another piece to put on top of that, so it would have been three layers long, and then whatever you wanted to put on top. This is the reason why I did it the way I did it, because I didn't. This paper is that thick, and so I didn't want it that thick of a paper, right? So I didn't do that. So then all I want to do with this is I want to take our this little design here, and it's going to go on the front here, and then I will do some cascading flowers to complete this out. And I didn't complete the card because that is not what I wanted to show you for today. Today I wanted to show you a technique on how you can improve or enhance like the inside of the card or the outside of the card or whatever. And so that's why I didn't do that. So what I got for you today is these right here. These are little bitty round double-sided ultra dots, and this is the company. Yeah, that's the company. I got them at a show, and all they are is little double-sided circles, right? And they're made for glitter. They're made for glitter. And so if you want to enhance something and put just a little bit of glitter on something and not too much, and you don't want it to be overly glittered up, you can use something like this. They have them in different sizes, and I think I bought these. I had to have bought these last year or the year before at the Mega Meet in Detroit. Not Detroit. The Mega Meet, Michigan, at the show place, Novi show place. So I bought these from there, and this is the inside of this card. This is going to be where you write at. So what I did was I took one of the dots off, as you can see right there. I took the dot off of there. It's double-sided, and then I peeled that back, which now exposes the sticky. Making sure that, yep, it exposes the sticky on it. And then I took this $6.99 pot of glitter that I got from, I don't know, where did I get this from? Joann's or yeah, Joann's. I got this from Joann's, and it has all of these different colors of glitter, and it was $6.99, and I'm sure I used a 20% off or some kind of coupon. And I just tap this glitter, and what you do is you put the glitter all over the design, and then you use your finger to burnish in the color. What you're doing is sticking that glitter into that stickiness. And so you see how I got all of this around. Now it's you can tell that it's sticking, because if you push this up, all this glitter back on it, it's gonna go right out the way, because now that glitter is stuck down to the stickiness, right? And so now I just flick this off, and now I have in the middle of my, or on my card base, I have this glitter, and you can write right in the middle of those two glitter spots. And so then you just take your glitter, and I'm just putting the excess back into the container like a funnel. And these little pots are refillable. So if you have glitter, all you have to do is match up the color and refill them with little glitter pots, because this is refillable. So you just buy the loose glitter, fill it back up, and then you have a place to keep your glitter in a compact. And this doesn't just pop open. You got to open them, because it's got a notch right there to keep them closed, right? So then what I did was, now that I'm done and it's burnished in, it's still stuck. But in order to keep it from flaking off, this is another technique that I use. I take some inexpensive hairspray, just some stuff I bought from the dollar store, and I sprayed it right on top of it, and that sticks that glitter in. And see, nothing on my hand, nothing on my hand, because it's now embedded inside of this, between the glitter. The glitter is embedded now because I sealed it with that hairspray. And you can get any kind of thing to finish it off, like sealer. I have some sealer, matte sealer, glossy sealer that I use for my paintings when I'm doing my stamp designs on that glossy paper. I have that also to um, seal them off and make them bring back up the shine after I'm done with it. But you can use whatever it is that you like to seal. I just use that dollar store stuff to seal. And so this piece is just going right here on the inside of this card, so that, yep, it's a little crooked, but that's okay. Now I have a place to write in the middle a greeting in the middle of this card. And so I'm going to put this on here. I'm going to glue it down, and and this door opens. So it'll cut out, and then you just cut away that little piece to make the door open. So you can put a bird back there or something back there. You can put something. And you can always take this design and make it into a cage like. You can put this down, pull this up, and glue only these end pieces, and it'll make it look like a cage. If you can see that dimension is what I'm trying to, what you see, make it a dimensional cage. So that's another way that you can use this cage design. And for the life of me, I thought that I already had a cage from them, but I must have. I have a small one because the one came in the kit, so I must be wrong. But I almost thought I had a cage, but it must have been a fence or something. I don't know. But that is how you do that. And this is the Heartfelt kit. Also today I used, and this is really great. This is a stamp that I got, a die set that I got to make long cards. And I got this from at the show, and I cut off the designer. So I'm not sure who it's from. It's a slim front card panel, and it's a trifold design card. I'm not sure where I got this from or the company. I have to stop taking the company names off. Um, Probably because I shop from a lot of places, so company names I really don't be caring about them or something. I don't know. I'm sorry. I hate when this camera is crooked. Okay, so, because now you know the famous thing is the actual cards that um, come. And so this is supposed to be the same size, but it's bigger than a standard sheet of paper. But this fits inside of an 9.5 by 8. So that'll be 4. So 9.25 by 4 envelope, which is the business size envelopes. And so what you do with this is this piece here, you cut it, and it's a score line right there. And so you take that piece and you glue it onto another sheet of paper. So you cut this 9.25 by, 8 by 9.25. So you just cut off a half inch of a sheet of paper and cut it 9.25. Take or glue this piece on, and now you made a trifold card. And that is what this is, a trifold card. So that is one of the long cards that we have, and I just matted it with the brown and the purple, and then I die cutted it. And you can see the stitch lines. It has stitch lines with this die here that I use, and then I'm going to put. I think I'm gonna use this and put fairies on the top, and then I'll decorate this part, and then this part will be where we write at. that's probably what I'm going to do with this tri-layer card. But we'll come back, and after I'm done with it, I always try to do some uh, shows of the cards that I've made, and so this will be one of them for it. And so that was this die, and I don't know what company this is from, but I also, because I like that one, I was like, oh, I need an envelope, and so I think I showed you this from Trinity Stamps. This is the envelope for that you can make for your card, long skinny cards, but that card I just made is too long. Luckily, when I was buying it, I was like, well, I might as well buy some extras, and I bought this set. And so now I can cut out my card um, base with this one, and then I have some mats and layers for it. And then I also bought some decorative edges to go along with it. So now I have the ability to make the card base, and some layers to make shaker cards or whatever. And I'm going to do that with this set. I'm going to make a long skinny shaker with these little bits right here, because you can make a shaker because there's an extra die in there. See, that's a double die. So there we go. And this is what I wanted to show you for and technique tips and tool Tuesdays, whatever. I don't know. I call it all kinds of stuff. So thank you so much for allowing me to come in your space. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.